Well, good morning. This is Hero. What I thought I'd do from now on, well, other than the regular chapters that I've been doing, I'm going to do one called the before and after. You know, a lot of the things like this is the boxwood, and you see me do more detail about how we trim and things like that. But I think you might enjoy seeing what happens from the before and the after. So most of those you won't be seeing me because I'll be doing all the work and then show you before I get started and then what happens when I get done. And I'll put those in groups of 2, 3, 4, and then so you could watch in a very short time different looks per plant. This one here, I think I could put a subtitle of what was I thinking. I was looking inside there and there's multiple ideas at the same time. So anyway, off we go. The question I had for myself was, what was I trying to accomplish here? Like I said, there's multiple ideas. One is more conventional, and then the other is less conventional in that it's a weeping style. It's a weeping style. So I had to get rid of elements that are not part of being weeping. Okay, now it's becoming more of a weeping style. Get rid of all that confusion at the bottom. And let me show you the backside. Too much on the backside also. So I'll take care of those and conclude this as being a weeping style. Okay, no more confusion. This is definitely a weeping style. So I got rid of all the stuff that was making it confusing, and we'll develop this even more. The main line there, I'm going to bring it down so that it almost touches the soil level. So at least I have a direction now. This I consider the back, but it's not bad looking either. And this will also be my before and after. Okay, this is the after. I ended up pruning a little bit heavier than originally intended because the inside was getting a little bit on the unhealthy side. Well, you know, when it gets dense, it doesn't get sunlight, and therefore it starts to get a little bit on the unhealthy side. So I opened it up. Other side. Now, if you're going to do this extreme thinning, you should time it correctly. Actually, today is April 1st, April Fools. It's starting to warm up, so it will not take very long for this to come back with nice lush green. So anyway, this has been the after. Okay, this is the before. I probably should turn it for you. It looks like a multiple trunk. The before shot. So I'll go ahead and get started and get this thing cleaned up, and we'll see what it looks like after I get done. Okay, this is the after. You know, I hadn't planned on doing it this extreme, but remember when I started, it had a lot of green. Well, what happened was it created a lot of problems in it. a lot of branches that was coming up and things like that. So I had to go in and clean it up. Now this technique, as a reminder, can't do it except in the beginning of the season, and which we are. So it'll be okay. It'll be back within probably a month or two, fully green again. But I have to take care of a lot of hidden problems. So this is our before shot. It definitely needs trimming again. I did it about 3-4 weeks ago with a head shear or the electric clipper. That's why it looks kind of funny. Then you see right in here, a little unsightly, right? All this stubs. Well, what happened was I used that electric clipper and that leaves these stubs. Well, it's not a big problem. All you have to do is go in occasionally afterwards and clip, right? So if you're going to use shortcuts, you got to learn how to fix it later. It's no big deal. Okay, now the after part. This one was a snap. It must have been in better shape. All I had to do was trim off some things and clean up a little bit, and it's ready to go. The back side. It's got nice lines, movement, taper, and take a look at that base. Okay, so here's another before shot. Look at the size of that trunk on this before. And then we'll see what it looks like after. Well, I think I'm done for the day. Let me back up. This is our front. So we are looking at the back side, which is not bad either. So I wrap up this before and after. Well, I was going to do 3, 4. I guess I ended up doing 6 today. Hopefully you enjoy this format. So this is Hero saying goodbye. I'll see you again real soon in another chapter.